1.1, I should say, trillion spending bill. No Republicans voting for it, but both parties loading plenty of pork into it. More than 5,000 so-called earmarks worth nearly $4 billion. We're going to go through some of them in just a minute. First to the freshman Republican congressman ripping into his own party today because of it, Jason Chaffetz of Utah. Congressman, very good to have you. We did look it up, and true to your word, Congressman, you didn't vote or squeeze in one bit of pork for your constituents. I don't know for your constituents, so that's going to be good or bad, but you're a man of your word. Not everyone in your party was. What do you make of that?
Hey, the American people get it, and if you want to continue to have a job here and represent the people, you better vote the way they want you to. And America's fed up with this out-of-control spending. I mean, this is just absolutely government at its worst. This is the worst of the worst. We had a 2,500-page bill that we had for less than 24 hours and voted on it, and it's just so full of garbage.
And these guys vote against it, but what kills me is that a lot of them, who publicly just hate it, are now looking at this and saying, in the case of Mitch McConnell in the Senate, providing, money for just weird stuff. The University of Louisville and the logo there. Senator Shelby looking at oyster rehabilitation. I have no idea how you rehabilitate oysters. They're going to spend close to $1 million to do it. Well, surely the Republicans know that we're going to look into this, and they're going to profile this, and we're going to highlight this. Why do they do it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, look, I took out a 12-year incumbent Republican because of this very issue. I was adamant in saying, look, we have got to be good stewards of the American people's money, and those that refuse to do that are going to suffer the consequences. The reason you do an omnibus bill and combine 6 different agencies into one bill is to hide stuff. And I think they think, late in the year, near Christmas, just load all the crap that would never, ever stand the light of day.
But Congressman, there are many in your party. God bless you, there are many in your word. You said you wouldn't do it, you didn't do it, and we searched every which way to find out whether you were lying, and you weren't, and you aren't. My hat's off to you. But a lot of these lying thieves are. I mean, they're saying, oh, no, we're the fiscally prudent Republicans, we're not going to do it. They're doing it left and right. And what do you think should happen to them?
Regardless of party, each person's going to have to be personally accountable for how they vote and didn't vote, and go back to their voters. And until the voters stand up and say, you know what, I didn't send you back to Washington, D.C. to bring home pork. I sent you there to do the people's business and to be responsible stewards of our money.
Maybe neither. Well, then maybe neither party is, Congressman. Republicans say they're going to do it, they don't do it. Democrats say they're going to do it, they don't do it. Maybe these two parties have a point.
Hey, they're going to have to answer, and the longer somebody's been here, and the more they've strayed away to become creatures of Washington, D.C., the more trouble they're going to have. I could just only answer for myself and say I'm proud of the fact that I didn't vote for it and I didn't put any crap in the bill.
Do you know what Charlie Rangel's doing with this money for this bodega association? What is he getting out of that?
I have no idea. I have no idea. There's a guy who's I'd love to.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. But Congressman, good for you. I wish there were more like you. Thank you, sir. Good having you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We think Joe's wild about Harry. Well, Harry certainly hopes so. He needs him.